from where we begin. Our ride is a circle, or maybe a... This is difficult, Prancer. Wait. Where we started rhymes with begin. We started riding in the riding ring. Let's go, Prancer. We're back, Drew.
Hey.
Where we begin.
Way to go, Lisa.
Riding ring. Nice one, Drew.
Drew, those clues were too hard.
Veronica, Lisa managed to figure them out, so don't gripe. Well done to everyone. But Lisa was the first one home, so she'll be captain and lead rider of our navigation riding team that takes on Cross County this Saturday.
Way to go. You're champion, Lisa.
So cool.
Drew, I've beaten Lisa in every point-to-point cross-country we've ever had.
The purpose of navigation riding is to test more than riding ability. It's direction finding and the comprehension of clues that gets you to the finish line, yeah?
But I've always done
Veronica,
that better.
I've made my decision, huh?
See if I care.
Sore loser.
So, how did the navigation triad go?
Lisa made us all look like Dumbos.
Speak for yourself, Carol.
And as you can see, Veronica's finding it hard to take.
Lisa won? Well, that's good news for Cross County. I'll beat her holo.
Exactly.
Give it a rest, Veronica.
Hi, guys.
How'd the test go, Stevie?
Some of the questions were so hard.
The C-level equestrian certificate is a cinch.
Didn't you go for it twice, Christy? So, do you think you'll pass?
Miracles can happen, I suppose.
Veronica, stop being such a pain.
Come on, Christy. Let's leave kindergarten to the crybabies.
Whatever the Saddle Club say about Veronica, you've got to admit, she's a hot dresser.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure she wouldn't mind if I tried it on.
She doesn't like people touching her stuff.
I'd love to have one like this.
Ashley, look what you've done.
Oh, no. Yeah. We'll have to wash it.
Without Veronica finding out.
But how? Deborah, could we use your washing machine?
Sure, you're in luck. I was just about to put a load on. I can throw your stuff in with mine.
No thanks.
No, it's no trouble.
No, we should do our own dirty work.
Dirty work?
Clothes? Dirty clothes?
Okay then. You go right ahead. I'll put my stuff in after you've finished.
Thanks.
Bye.
Carol, don't you think it's a bit weird that Phil is allowed to wander around Pine Hollow?
He's Stevie's boyfriend. What's the problem?
He's riding for the opposition next week.
It's Phil we're talking about. He'd never do anything sneaky.
Oh, wouldn't he? He's been slinking around the stables like he's up to no good.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Phil? What are you doing?
Nothing. Just minding my own business.
You better level with me, Phil, because Veronica's out to make trouble. She's saying that you're up to no good to make sure your club wins the navigation race.
Me? That's crazy. I would never do anything like that.
So what are you doing?
Look, I'd like to tell you, but I can't.
Why not?
Because it'd be all over the stables in no time.
How do you figure that?
Because girls are gossips.
Where do you get your prejudice about girls from?
I've got sisters, remember?
Okay, but just tell me what you're up to.
What? No wonder Carol defended Phil.
What?
They're on together.
Carol and Phil.
They're sneaking off behind Stevie's back. I saw them together looking very guilty.
Oh, how terrible. Not.
Lisa, I'd like to talk something over with you. I'm not trying to cause trouble or anything.
Veronica, I think it would be best if you got straight to the point.
I just think it's so disloyal for one member of the Saddle Club to betray another member. Phil is two-timing Stevie. With Carol.
You're dreaming.
Afraid not. They snuck off and spent the whole afternoon together.
Are you sure?
That's boys for you.
I don't believe it.
Nor do I. So let's just forget about it. Although Phil was doing something that he was very cagey about.
But not with Carol.
Of course not. Still, I reckon we should tell Carol what's being said about her behind her back.
Okay. Carol, Veronica's out to make trouble. She says you're two-timing Stevie with Phil.
Wouldn't life be dull without Veronica? I'd never do a thing like that.
That's what we both think.
Do you know what Phil was up to? He was very mysterious when I asked him to come to JB's.
Just mucking about, I suppose.
So you weren't with him?
For a bit.
So what were you doing?
Just stuff.
Stuff? What sort of stuff?
You know, stuff.
The stain's gone, but so was most of the colour. We must have put too much detergent in. It looks like it's seen a ghost. Veronica's going to kill us. Wait, I've got an idea. My aunt does a lot of tie-dyeing and stuff. I'll take it to her tonight.
Good thinking, Melanie.
Wonder where Phil is.
Who knows with guys? They just do whatever they want.
Just ignore her, Stevie.
There's something wrong with Starlight.
Prance is not herself either.
Bell's sick. Drew! Drew, you've got to get down here.
I've never seen Starlight look so miserable.
And Comanche's not well.
What's the matter?
All the horses are sick, Drew.
You're right. They're all below par.
Except Teddy. Teddy seems to be perfectly okay.
What could it be, Red?
Is it something they've eaten?
Could it be something
Get
they've
to what? Starlight needs a vet straight away.
And so does Comanche.
Okay, I can't hear myself think. Quieten down.
Worried. It's not life-threatening.
Please go to the lounge. Whilst Red and I have a talk.
But Drew...
What do you think it is? We need a vet now.
Go to the lounge. Go on, Vamoose.
Of course. It all adds up.
What does?
His odd behaviour.
Whose odd behaviour?
And his horse is the only one which isn't sick.
Are we talking about Phil here?
Don't you see? It's the only explanation which fits the facts. Phil has poisoned the other horses, so his club will win the race.
What?
Phil?
That's motive and opportunity. He was back here while we were out riding yesterday. Remember, he's been sneaking off?
But isn't that to two-time Stevie? You can't have it both ways.
You can be a two-timing poisoner. In fact, they probably go together.
This is Phil we're talking about.
You finally flipped her lid, Veronica.
Okay. Then tell me why Phil's horse, which will be riding against us on Saturday, is the only one fit and healthy.
She's got a point.
You actually think I would poison your horses?
We don't, Phil. But Veronica does.
I do too. How else could it have happened?
And I'm so sure that you did it, that I'm taking Garnet home for the night. I'll see you later. What's happened to my coat?
I don't know.
Why ask us?
I wore it a couple of days ago and it was fine.
Maybe you've put on weight.
Jumped 2 sizes since Tuesday?
It's a difficult age you're at.
What's that mean?
Well, at your age, it's hard to keep slim because...
Because you have more money to spend on ice cream and chocolate.
Nonsense. I'm just building muscle from all the riding I'm doing. Trim, taut, and terrific. You can have the coat, Ashley. I don't want it anymore.
All's well that ends well.
Deborah and Drew. Oh my gosh.
Why didn't you tell us you were coming?
I don't want anything to interfere with my first 24 hours with you.
The test results show that my diagnosis was correct. The horses have a low concentration of some chemical in their systems.
What is it?
Like you don't know, Phil. Oh, be quiet, Christy.
Oh, the lab isn't sure, but they think it's a heavy metal like lead or chromium.
But where would you find such stuff?
It's an industrial byproduct.
There aren't any factories around here, are there?
No. The mystery deepens.
So are the horses fit enough to ride?
Oh, yes, I've just checked them over.
So can we take them for a hack?
I think a gentle hack could probably help them eliminate the toxins.
Excellent.
What did that strange remark of Christie's mean?
From what I can gather, some of the girls think that Phil is trying to sabotage the Pine Hollow horses so the Cross County will win.
I didn't know the stakes of the pony clubs were so high.
Every man for himself.
Or every boy and girl.
Drew? I think Phil is two-timing Stevie with Carol.
Well, you know, they're still young.
Exactly. They don't know any better, so you can overlook it, can't you?
I don't think I should really get involved in this one, Veronica.
But if Phil and Stevie were married, it would be different, wouldn't it?
That's not likely to happen, though, is it? Well, they're far too young.
No, not Phil and Stevie. Deborah and Max.
What about Deborah and Max?
They're happily married, Drew.
So?
Drew, I know Max asked you to stand in for him whilst he was away, but come on, there are limits. He trusted you, Drew.
Strange girl.
You're looking a bit fierce there, Veronica.
Guys!
Yeah?
Well, men, you know.
What about them? Exactly.
Well, how are you supposed to know what they get up to when you're not there?
Well, isn't it the same with girls? You've got to trust them.
Well, you can trust girls.
Wait. I thought you meant you can't trust guys with the girls.
I do.
Then haven't the girls got something to do with not being able to trust the guys?
No, it's the guys that do it.
And not by themselves, they don't.
Oh, you're a guy. You're just trying to cover up.
I'm on the level. Trust me.
No, trust you. I don't think so.
It's worth a try.
You're not covering up for Phil, are you?
Come on, Stevie, listen to what you're saying. Are you falling for Veronica's tricks? Phil would never poison our horses, and I would never betray a fellow saddle clubber.
I'm not doing the poisoning. Veronica's poisoning people's minds. You've got to believe me.
I believe you, Phil.
You're not feeling well, are you, boy? What's wrong? What's going on?
Prancer and Garnet are fighting fit, but all the others, including Teddy, are sick. In fact, they were sicker than yesterday.
We better get Dr. Judy in again. What do you reckon it is, Red?
Never seen something so off again, on again. Got me tossed.
So, help me here, Veronica. Phil's horse is really sick, but yours isn't. Does that make you the poisoner now?
Don't be idiotic. I would never do something like that.
And neither would I.
So how's it happening?
Prancer didn't go on the hack yesterday because I was at a music lesson. Veronica took Garnet home. It must be something you guys did on the trail.
Well, I didn't do anything.
No, Lisa's right. It was something the horses did.
Drink from the creek.
That must be it.
Hi, guys. What do you think of my coat?
Can we borrow your ponies?
Thanks, guys.
What about my coat?
No, we just want your ponies.
We have to search along the banks.
Christy, what do you think of my coat?
Bit small. It'd look better on Melanie, I think.
That's what I think too.
You're not getting it, Melanie.
Okay, no need to snap.
Okay. They can't drink the water from there.
It's got to be upstream of where they drank.
But how far?
Just keep going.
Look! Danger, industrial waste.
Phew, it stinks.
Look at all the goo coming out.
It's coming from over there.
Maybe they're dumping more stuff.
Let's go.
Get out of here. Go.
Look. Over there. Look, they've got the skull and crossbones on them.
Poison.
Isn't this Clearwater Stream?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Doesn't this run into the Willow Creek Reservoir? That's where the town's drinking water comes from.
We've got to ride down and make them shut off the sluice gate.
Well, what are we waiting for?
This way, Veronica. Come on.
Let's go, Garnet.
Shut the sluice gate! There's poison
Nice riding. Nice riding yourself, Veronica.
It's Max. What? Good to see you. Where did you spring from? Max is
Hey,
here.
guys.
Why are you back here?
Oh, it's my birthday.
So I've flown in for a lightning visit.
Oh, how romantic.
Oh, no.
What's wrong?
It must have been Max kissing Deborah.
Everybody, first of all, welcome back, Max. Even if it is only for 1 week.
Darling.
Second, I have just received a check from the mayor of Willow Creek as a token of his gratitude for saving the town's water supply. Veronica was able to identify the truck, and the culprits will be brought to justice.
Good job.
Third, Lisa and Veronica cooperated so closely in their life-saving ride that I'm making Veronica co-captain of the navigation team. This has come at the right time, and so I'm going to put it towards fixing the fence in the yard, yeah?
Boring.
Drew, if I could just pull rank here, I think we should all head down to JB's and blow the money on a slap-up meal with all the trimming.
That'd be cool.
Sorry.
And I have an announcement to make. I have the results of Stevie's C-level equestrian certificate. Drum roll, please, Maestro. Stephanie Lake. A++ mark.
Ta-da!
Wow. That's wonderful, Phil.
I helped. That's what Phil and I were doing when we couldn't tell you.
Thanks, Carol.
Oh. Hey, what about me?
I had no idea.